comment any questions, see what's up in our world of epic, and hear what we have in store. Welcome to Monster Monday.
Hi, everybody.
Hello,
I'm Dylan,
I'm Misty.
and welcome to Monster Monday. So, as you see, Riot's not here with us. He's still down in Texas farting around. So, he asked if we'd take over for the night, and we just got home actually 20 minutes ago ourselves. So, we'll see how it goes. All right, I don't see any watchers. Oh, I see a love. We are live.
You're live, yes.
All right, Nicole says, hey. So, all right. So, who wants to start giving the monster news?
Well, I can start by saying we just got here. I said hi to my son, the cats, and the chickens, and then we came live. So we're barely prepared for this. So bear with us, everyone. So anyway, welcome. And here we are.
All right. So the first thing we're probably going to want to talk about was this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And as you all know, this was Gavin's Monster Day 3.0 at his school. And it was also the premiere of the Texas tour with Gavin. So first we'll talk about the day at the school. How did it go?
It went amazing.
It was a wonderful time. I know I got blessed with going outside and greeting kids when they showed up for school as they were on their way in. We got to make a bunch of noise and get them all fired up for the teachers so they wouldn't behave, and that was a hoot.
Yeah.
That's probably my highlight of the day. But yeah, everything went really well. Riot Riot and everybody else that did some work on it. They all did a fantastic job. Our role was actually pretty minimal, and we had it easy. We got to do the fun stuff, and it was great. So yeah, the kids were awesome. There was like 650 kids in that school, and we didn't see a single one of them misbehaving, and it was really cool. So
It was. That's awesome.
So yeah, and as most of you probably saw, we did a pulling for each other. So we had like tug of wars going on. We had a tug of war with a rope with knots. It was really easy to grip onto. And it would be like, the kids versus 5 monsters, basically. Then we did the same thing with the rope and a piece of 4-inch PVC with hardly any grip. And let me tell you, the third graders were tough. We were actually really nervous about taking on the fourth graders, but I think the third graders were actually a little bit harder. So, so that was fun. What else do you have to add about Monster Day?
It was just awesome watching the kids with their expression as well when Riot would tell about Gavin, going, yes, we are, Craig, going across, doing his tour and, all the things that they were just, really impressed with the things that Gavin accomplished. So it was neat to see the expression on the kids' faces and that. So it was just a lot of fun spending time with them.
Yeah, I think everybody had a great time on
They
Saturday.
did.
Or on Friday, I should say.
Friday. Yeah, that was Friday. Which then leads us to Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday. So we talked about, Gavin's accomplishments. And Friday was really all about Gavin. Or Saturday, I should say. Well,
Yep.
and Friday.
Friday.
But Saturday, the movie premiere was absolutely awesome. Everybody that put that together, especially the Setzers, but everybody else involved, it was a seamless night. It seemed like going to a professionally put together, event. Everything from the theater itself to the show, and it was awesome.
It was.
So I don't know if anybody saw the live stream, but if you missed it, it'll be coming out officially in about a month. So we don't really have a set deadline from the Setzers, but they're working on doing some fine tuning towards the end, and it should be available to everybody in about a month.
In a month, yeah. So that's awesome. Very emotional. I cried from the beginning to the end, but it was awesome. It really was. So
Yeah, fantastic production.
Mhm.
Those Setzers did a great job, and I'm sure you guys all know that they're pretty talented already. So you've seen a lot of stuff they've done. So
it was awesome.
So that was pretty much about all we're going to talk about for Monster News. Like I say, Riot's still out farting around in Texas somewhere. He's up on top of some mountain or whatever, and not as good of a hiker as he thought he was. So he wasn't quite ready. So
Yeah, we planned on making this kind of short just because we just got home and we want to spend time. Yes, it was, Mandy. It was a very amazing week. So a lot of laughs, a lot of cries. I'm trying to keep it together right now, even just thinking about it. But yeah, it was truly was an amazing time. So yeah, lots of fun by all and just a great group of people to be with. So
Yeah, it was really several days of nothing but fun.
fun,
You know,
yeah.
we had the official monster events, and plus we had the dinner at Gavin's family's home, and
And they are
and
the
time at the motel. I mean, anywhere you go with monsters, it's great. So thanks everybody that could come out.
Yeah.
You know, people that came down, those crazy Washington and Oregon people.
unbelievable. Drive for how many miles? Well, they put on 4,600 miles, or I don't know. I just saw
I think it
something
was
on.
46 round trip.
Yeah.
So
Just turn around and go back. You guys are crazy, but yeah.
and that shows a lot of the dedication and love that we all have for both the heroes and for each other.
Mhm.
And it's really great to be part of. And
I
it's
want-
awesome.
I want to thank Jessica and Manuel for opening their home for everyone. You guys are just incredible. So awesome food, awesome entertainment. Yeah, thanks Denver for that. I knew it was something like that. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys. That was just, yeah, could have just stayed there. So love your kitty cat too. So we'll go on to the news and then we'll just leave you guys with thoughts. So I'm going to start with Turbo this week. So Turbo was excited about the Chiefs winning and going off to the Super Bowl. He paraded around in his chair with the flag upside down. It's kind of funny to see that video. So that was cute. And I just want to say to be sure to tune in tomorrow to Turbo Time for more news at 5 Pacific. And of course, every Tuesday and Thursday. And that's what I have for Turbo.
We know he has more news. but
Yes, I have more I could tell.
We're
but-
not stepping on his toes. I know that he's excited, so he'll tell his own stuff. So
Yep. So be sure to tune in tomorrow to Turbo Time. That leads me to Jack. I spoke with Shauna and she was able to watch the Gavin movie premiere and thought it was truly amazing. She really did. Jack didn't get to see it at the time, it was too late for him. So, but he will get to see it when it comes out, she said. So, but Jack has a busy week with school and swimming this week and his private physio. So he's going to have a pretty busy week. They'll be heading to see Alfie this Saturday. And so that'll be fun. She said, as long as they don't talk about football, everything will be just fine. There's a LOL in there. So, yeah. And then they're going to be heading to America for their treatment. So that'll be awesome. Anybody that gets to go see them, we don't get to, unfortunately. Jack knows he has a surprise coming from Jason, so he's pretty excited to collect that from Alfie. So, yeah, Jason, you're awesome. So, and then that's it I have for Jack. So that moves us to Gavin. Pretty self-explanatory for Gavin, but I have a little news for him. Jessica says that he's still riding high from the past week. So he's apparently became quite the little jokester in class and is starting to crack out of his shell. So yes, way to go. No therapy this week due to his PT being sick. And he's heading to Houston on Friday for his big cardiologist appointment. Otherwise, she said things should be pretty calm this week, which they probably need after this busy week that they've, well, actually more than busy week. They've had a little more than a busy week. So that's what Gavin had going on besides his, go ahead.
Oh, and thanks again to everybody in Gavin's family, Jessica, Manuel, Tristan, Gavin, the whole works. They were wonderful hosts all week it's got to be pretty overwhelming when a whole shitload of bikers all of a sudden show up in your town. They're hanging out with you. They're hanging out with your kids. They're hanging out at your house. So
yeah,
they were wonderful.
You guys were so awesome. Yeah. So that leads me to Drew. Drew, it's been a pretty quiet week for the Gunthers, which is not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Nothing really to report. And they said that was okay. They're waiting for warmer weather. And they, I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Oh, Steve was able to see the premiere. We love you too. Steve was able to see the premiere. Well, his family did, except for Ness. But Steve said he was multitasking and busy, so he said, I need to see it again. But he said he'd see it with his family when it comes out. And they were very proud of Gavin and everyone who worked on putting that together. And it showcased, he said, an epic adventure with Gavin and shedding light on DMD, which he is right. It did. It really hit home there. So, yeah. That leads me to Alfie. So Alfie and Colleen watched the premiere. Those crazy Irish people, they stayed up and watched it.
They don't sleep.
No. Poor Jamie, he's he's been dealing a little bit with his hip and that, so he wasn't able to see it, but he'll get a chance to. But I think Alfie, I was going to talk to Riot tonight on here, but I don't get to. But anyway, I think he messaged Riot how happy he was for Gavin and proud of all of the monsters for the premiere and that. So, and Alfie's been good and excited for his upcoming walks with Gizmo. So he's got that going on. So be sure and tune into that and donate if you can for his walks with his dog. So that'll be pretty awesome too.
All right.
That's all I have for news.
And I see a question from Tim, or local, I guess.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think he's talking about the premiere.
I believe he is.
I think there was a temporary live link during the showing that went out to everybody if you were able to log into it. But otherwise, we have to wait about a month.
I believe Riot can let you know later on, but I think that was the only way you could see it local was live with that feed. Yeah. So now you have to wait a month.
So yeah, I think the Setzers are going to add a few things and just maybe tweak it just a hair, but
yeah,
it'll be good to go. So
exactly.
all right.
Any other notes, messages, anything?
Yeah, we don't have a whole lot. Like I say, this was sprung on us. We got home about 20 minutes to 7. But
Yeah, so I apologize, and then Riot's like, you guys are gonna either need to do it or we cancel. And I'm like, yeah, we'll just go ahead and do what we can do and go from there. By the end.
But I do know if Riot was here, he'd be thanking everybody that came out, you know, all the monsters that came down for the premiere, Monster Week or Monster Day, and also all the continued support from around the country and around the world that we always get. I know if he was on here, he'd bring that up a lot, and then rightfully so, we're going to bring that up too. So thanks everybody for being part of this.
Yes,
it was awesome.
We're so fortunate that we got to go and be a part of that. That was absolutely amazing. It really was.
Twister's giving us a lesson.
The link was only for the other boys. Okay, good to know. Thanks, Kim. I didn't know that. So you all have to wait. So.
You know, if you wanted to see it right away, you should have driven 4,600 miles like everybody else. All right.
Sorry, Tim. That's all we got. We're tired. We've been riding. Actually, I'm not tired. I slept the whole time. So Craig's going to give me shit if I say that I'm tired. So, but I'm wore out. So, thanks, Jessica. So that's all I got, guys. I'm just rambling. So tired.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching. I'm sure we'll have much more news by next Monday, and be sure to tune in to Turbo Time tomorrow at 7 Pacific.
Yes.
And I'm sure he's got stuff for us too. So.
And I forgot to bring up Jack's as well at 11 Eastern on Friday. So thank you all.
Thanks for watching. Have a great week.
Bye-bye.